na me di news bi bremo na mo ankasa no mo hu videos ni kakra e wo media no so Justice Paul Bafo Boni vetting to be the Chief Justice of Ghana no it is in same sisi wo ho between majority leader and minority leader Afenyo Markins we to mani we no we atwa mani we last cry there NPP MPs minority for no sorry pay almost stage workout na de uncofo bebre akire o madwen to the extent that NPP MPs need be defended and asem ketwa mebo videos na mama hwe. This is FMS Strength, and here we give you the latest updates on issues. My name is Maureen Michelle, and you can call me the Information Minister. I'll be starting with Kevin Taylor, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm starting with Kevin Taylor. Now, Kevin Taylor, what can I say? Ono ojune ho onte Afenyo Markins ase no onte nani e no onte ne soro no onte nase che say ade Afenyo Markins ye no onye MPP for ne ye no onte ase and he used a word that means minka for honorable Osei Bonsu Osei Mensa Simon Osei Mensa Osei Chimensa asem no working no say Osei Chimensa kra oye corrupt no omo oye corrupt no on yes idea de bia ye work out Kevin Taylor say is some kind of bebre and it looks like at a point people agreed with him but at a point to language in non conforming in yadu yentiedo
oseche mensa bonsu we Jimmy Kurano you know work out oseche mensa bonsu oya corrupter we Jimmy Kurano oseche mensa bonsu will never work out. He will find his way to make sure his colleagues on his side find a way to ask their questions. Oseche mensa bonsu we Jimmy Kurano, as corrupt as he is, he will never foolishly, stupidly, childishly walk out and say, "Wa mama dear me penti, I am walking out." Assuming say, and I say, it looks like say anka amaswa ebia just say in their head, you know, so nya enkoso. Now you get what I mean. And anytime I catch you say, the people following this guy like a dog, you know. 90% of them they are older than him. But you see, the NPP lacks leadership. The NPP, they lack what we call somebody to talk to them and say, "Ye penyini, ye obia on your temperamental, ye obia obetuma composing under pressure, ye obia he can sit through fire and still maintain his composure and make sure we get what we want." This child is being followed by old men, and he's using them. He is using them. This guy was born in 1978, a kid. He was born in 1978. And look at the people following him. Look at those following him. Look at the video. Watch, I'll play the video. See the people following him. Every one of them is older than this guy. But the NPP is so foolish. They have no leadership. They have no reasoning. Nobody is able to step out to say, no. This is not a contest. This is not content creating. This is not a banter. This is strategic. We need to be smart and intelligent going forward. Because the people sitting there, the majority, they are not stupid. They have lawyers amongst them. They have people who have been in this court with us for years and understand the proceedings. These are not people we can just bulldoze our way through. So we need to have an extra smart people to lead this charge. But these fools, anytime we can say the party, or say Chairman Sabons, where Jimmy Kurano, where Jimmy at the time, where Jimmy no, he will not fall for this foolishness. He will never fall for this foolishness. And you see, today I saw something. You see, this guy, he has always been a bully because of inferiority complex. Since then, one said, "Ni pati tribianka say, what dear, ufie ye what dear, ufre busia wemo." His life has all been about, I was struggling here. So he has always wanted to belong. He has always wanted people to notice him. These things he's doing, it is about the things that he was denied when he was growing up. And until today, his Everything about him is about what I wear, how I look. Look at what this one is wearing. Look at it is the inferiority complex. It is about where he was dug from. In his life where he has gotten to know, everything is about being combative. Everything is about what I want, I need to get it. So he fails to use his basic brain, the reasoning brain that tells you, say, you are a leader of a group. And the leader of a group, you need to understand every single person have their own opinion. And you need to understand you don't speak for yourself, you speak for everyone. Your actions represent everyone. And you have to be careful the way you conduct yourself in public. But this guy, he is not intelligent enough to get to that point. He's a 78 born, Osa. But you see, the MPP, you know, because majority of them, they are not seeing these things. Yeah? Choosing a leader in parliament to lead a political party, it is not about somebody who is screaming every day. It is about somebody who is tactically smart. Screaming. Kwasiebia to be screaming of parliament. Look at the Tolong MP Ana Ote Akwa Winchen. This guy is somebody who has a criminal case hanging on his neck in Australia. Look at this guy's face. Can he make any intelligent submission? The 78 people, they could not get any intelligent people to say, "She Akwa Bawi, a former macho mani, Wejagbawi MP, former macho mani ana onom weightlifting pills here and the unye binumia. Why say when you is in a way, Jerry? Sa former tag here not in Taman Nadi, and ye Jiminti Wabe MP, a Bawi. Akwa no nom GNC o sedi endien weightlifting pills near the idea obey 10 time and also Jaya why said we nya is na. These people how can these people make any serious suggestion? How can they question Bafuboni? On one gata share nkofo on your mobile no o say half of them are dumb idiots. You see, this guy no they be am catch MPP for. There's something he's done for a long time. He has always wanted to suppress people.
Na Matie Kelvin Taylor, baby a yekeka kono. Aye revra Esquire for the lawyers name HSA enyomo mo be cheche mu no. Eric J Esquire, who is the CEO of National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan. National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan. Now on the CEO Eric J Esquire or say Afenyo Markins no the style of leadership na clout chasing. As a time be a man for me na me minority leader me ye bibi. So in the style of leadership no clout chasing and MPP lose votes more they be almost staging workout no lose votes more they be and any no one say 2028 elections to MPP best lose 50 more seats. Yentie Eric J.
And drama na ekoso vetin asana no na ha mekakra kabi ma minka mi democracy na yedi bo man nti ye nuanom MPP fo a omoye minority opon no mo na ma ni nyina echi no obi a osi e wo mrahye bedwafie nye se wo na ma na wo sora wo na wo so kasa dodo ye ya de bia ye ma obi akwanya obetimi aye.
Yes.
No say ye de krata ko mrahye bedwafie se ye pese mrahye bedwafie committee no ebetoto acting chief justice ano no leader minority start kasa bebre on the floor of which jumedi omudi wo ho nti enim say efie gini abofo no nti ene de omo akotena ase de o pese o kan bia wa yere o kan wi ene na omo kotena ase na no start here ba me no na enye me won because me enra me tifi obi ano say vet no omo kone ne no mbe work out but any so omo work out no ombe create scene and remember the beauty of the whole process and I say and indeed it happened. And when MPP knew but there are problems in MPP Afenyo Markins account
Oh, that's
very so below the belt.
This is the minority leader in Ghana's parliament, Mr. Eric Mepacho.
Minority leader.
He's also your senior at the bar.
And also I bet
Ghana.
That's what
you say. NPP as a party.
Yes.
Problems you know, but let me also justify. Be fair to me, at least.
Master Jade, you see, and now what about it now? But who too full? Look at the things you are saying.
I said that comment the Eric, please.
Obi.
With respect to you and to this platform,
where the Ben Afenyo, a Yusuma Chief Justice nominee.
Oh,
panel.
It was on this platform.
You see, maybe
Afenyo was not
here. Also, you're senior at the bar. Yes, he's my senior. Now, Chief Justice and nominee any senior.
That's what I'm saying.
So let me also.
I was not more.
I said something.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, justify the reason. Also, Tristan. Did I insult the person?
Yes.
To you.
No, but
that is per your interpretation. So why am I saying so? Bisamie, me penny. Yeah, what position no?
Yes.
You know more MPs no cry pie, me boy.
137.
Very good.
And about Coca money.
Very good. And yes, is a party leadership.
Yes, I remember.
And the me am a boss at force in Baye.
Yes.
And MPP so party leadership. And they are to force in by me boy.
Afenyo Markins.
Afenyo Markins by me boy.
Yes.
At to force in the finance ministry no. No we get a seat do do saying.
So now
free work or the win election year no. Now we get a seat send on the other account.
188.
Well, is this a valid?
Let me talk. When you valid you can dispute it.
Yes.
Yeah, call leadership, and that is leadership.
Eric you.
Obi so ye jana 137 no. Olidi omo ade ko 83 and Azemo was 84.
That can be
86.
And he's still the leader of the majority, no, the omo minority, no. And they always think said the oye biano boa was a party. And they've not noticed a problem in the party say omo nyina niema na was omo timi resolve omo ntimi resolve and out here. See bibi ane dia so ba omia. No no ye de ko ball captain e parliament or drop points in the bar form no. I don't know the omo money din kan. So I am telling you say his leadership style is even affecting your party in opposition.
But the party people think he is the best choice.
And no make a party nankasa a problem because leadership, there's no leadership. I stated it earlier. Hey, now me the one and kwa now to me akohewu. Ne asan the what transaction bo 9. The leadership one ko besan bo 9. And then near my organ na shebe dwafie nyina no or the turn we have no problem for that. So or you know popular than the party. But when your opportunity no in somewhere Ghana for peti no kubusa ba start ye na o create si na de jam serie na ebufuo kasa bi papa ya ye toto na no nei one hwan na wasem okuruma
one Ghana for bi wasem
hwan mo
Ghana for bi e free say ekwan a CJ e free hoko and the role play with Ghana for bi ni
CJ kwan of free hoko ye no e ya sofo na yi ni free o
mental question
me busa o nyamra kwan so you are a lawyer and then process ban it me the chief justice
and so who bet me follow
and I'm say
court to me deliver judgment
me say I know you will dissenting opinions now and I say you as a lawyer procedure ban any fast you chief justice
you want me to take you to
yes mean
a constitutional law
yes you as a lawyer as a man so I want you to know say Afenyo is also a lawyer,
a senior lawyer.
Senior no ope one pill or a senior man any issue. So he being a senior lawyer no papa na not one na ye totuna no on him na should be for a minority for no wasem obi di ni court
as in minority for na
yes obi di papa na ote nominee na obi di ni court
dabi
and now yet said here will be as someone who support okasa de no kan say na what you say
sure
papa na say me na we no MPP for ntokwa be na mo ne nya me maka efe
And oka sa asem we wie no ana osade asem foforo betu dwa say hey currently Ghana ya yetimi Ghana ye umofia country ya yetimi the most attractive political party at the moment ANDC ono Eric J Esquire on sugar coat hwe asem na no waka to no or say the most attractive party in Ghana right now ANDC o mama NDC aya akono keke na asem nyina no yenti.
It's serious. And now the problem you have as a party is a money leader in your party. Kakrana muhu as leaders in so munina indirectly omo blackmailers.
Oh, how?
Leaders same.
Blackmailers.
Then no mo kasama alaji and no munina alaji a problem. Omo no mo we simesi na obenten and no mo kasa to say. So in politics whereby a consistency in nimumu no. This is the disease I must suffer. Ni squad bi na bet na mo defend ba omia track records o mewa ena de den obi and these videos na social media ye be mo mapa mai say mo future leaders ni NDC is the most attractive political party in the country today because NDC. Oh yes, the brand NDC baby am obi ya ntina minister stand me penasa me bona baso wama your brand and numpo no obi say we say that because send this ni kura na hu no tim say ni pay do send this ni
that B level na be
ni that B ye bunipa ye adwumaden ye like what dey me ama go bi mu dey oka what does it
mo no mo nye connection man for
oh Debbie yeah dem pesa send amotena asia mankofo kakra ye connection fa mo aban ho ane mo na mu yi ano because when you were in power nipa bi mo was na mo kan okra jira mo na mu ntiminka ena on zeda bia na me kan na do wagya mo problem papa be ye Ghana mampani na mo som ne so ohene ohempon a abusua na di ni si ho and we told you Ghana konwa na enye traditional council of one edi ni paba papa na mo so konwa na odi nam ye kan mo si hey na matia konwa bodyguard take out front we nyina kai mo mfie alaji koka so support mo motor ade chi ye na edi mo abana mu defend say yes economy ni ntia was ye deba you see how you are suffering today ntia toda abamu mpo na wona nkofo no bi ya ade a ensem fata ya nya kokoduro kakra emme me say de metie nya me mama nsesa me meka kire it doesn't matter the type of condemnation nkofo de be mama within you can say I don't care because the minim say me hu ne say kane no na ye wrong no and na ye wrong e wo say meka ndi kofi no de that time ni so ntimu kofi am betimi atwas
ye koya ni manu ye ko John Osei Kwapon, who is part of Democracy and Development Fellow, CCD Ghana. John Asemna on also kanina ne say the minorities walkouts no mo stage in Enrano. It ended their participation in the vetting no. Intino once I was on the PD and one no participation so maybe some questions be out so be the was on the although mbwa NPP party because if you na MP do a question I was so be sabat minority leaders here stage workout into omunepi tinase mo kan say omusori pia they cut their participation in the vetting process very short.
Reasonings was that look, if we do this then we may be setting a precedent where anybody who objects to a parliamentary procedure can hold it up, and is that sort of the precedent we want to set? So for me, it doesn't delegitimize the process or even the vetting of the new of the Chief Justice nominee. I just think that it robbed the process of something very important, which is the participation of the minority who are part of the governance setup, whatever questions they would have asked, and all of those things, to be able to also get their view, disagreements, substantive questions, etc., etc. And the process ends with that bit of a cloud still hanging over it, knowing that we still have unresolved grievances that hasn't extended to even the vetting of a Chief Justice nominee.
Now, we no sound so can say, minority for one say okay fine. Yan to also be modes not na found with say. Na so ma sorry PR. It doesn't undermine the legitimacy of the vetting process. Yaka say oh minority for sorry PR I didn't say yen to share that for Debbie. Or ma sorry it does not undermine the legitimacy of the vetting process.
I don't believe it affects the legitimacy of the process, but I believe it robs the process of an important element, which is the voice of the minority. I mean, a couple of days ago, they had raised their own concerns, objections. They had called for a possible postponement of the vetting until all outstanding legal issues surrounding the removal, etc., have been resolved. The Speaker ruled on that. Now, prior to the Speaker's ruling, one of the things that I had said on Newsfile was, well, if we quote-unquote wait for all of these outstanding issues to be resolved, what would it do in terms of ruining the process of vetting a new Chief Justice? And one of the scenarios I went back to was thinking back to the 2012 election petition, where I was of the view that wouldn't it be nice if we can resolve it before you
see videos na maboni na mo do biaka baby aye ban hey it's coming from the MP for Daboya, who is Mahama Shaibu. Mahama say NPP a minority no oma ambassador no bebisa questions and asom bepe answers and amwa ye be free Chief Justice ya nominating a whole. They came for their own agenda. Into Adele de Ghana who say Ghana pe Chief Justice ye vetilo into ya bet na say no. They came for their own agenda according to the MP for Daboya, Mahama Shaibu.
Clearly, I mean, the minority came not to ask questions. But they came with a script. Unfortunately, they couldn't mark the script. And so every single act that the majority leader did was clearly in line with the rules and regulations that govern the proceedings of Parliament. Indeed, the vetting committee or the appointments committee is an extension of Parliament. So every rule that you'll expect from plenary is the same rules that are applied over there. And so if you raise issues that offend the rules, the majority leader has every single right to object to that. And what were the issues? Of course, you said we'll come to the
yeah, we'll come to this.
But those were the clear things. If you impugn the integrity of a committee that is not subject matter of the vetting or the appointments committee, he has every right to reject that. So they did not come to the party. They came, rather, when you ask a question whether they had announced that they were not even coming for the vetting, then suddenly they appeared with a script. But that script, unfortunately.
Na say NPP MP a wako kasa ene me bebo ni video amama hwe no eye John Darko MP for Swame constituency na asema a can say he ade na omo ye mentiasi o cause the chair of the appointment committee no oni na all right say offer for meeting ye be vete o ye say e coordinate control bibia nya majority leader inti ade ana majority leader Mr. Honorable Mahama one Afenyo Markins any dear Charlie nen entwe kra we won ye chair of the appointment committee we are majority leader what's a me woman saying ana we attacking minority leader asema John Darko can know or say ye chair na we so young adjuvanti de na say majority leader ye no ntiase.
I was so shocked that the majority leader arrogated that power to himself. And unfortunately, the chair of the appointment committee rolled over and virtually gave him the opportunity so that a statement which would have taken at best 10 minutes to read took about 3 hours because in his view, he won't allow it. And I was surprised that all of you saw that and you are not even criticizing him for that because the chair of the appointment committee is the person who has the right to say that these words are good, these words are not good, I will allow this, I will not allow that. Not a member of the committee.
But a member of the committee can raise an objection.
Yes.
Which
but
is what
you don't say that it won't happen under my watch. You don't make that decision. He said he wasn't going to allow it. And we saw it. It took about 2-3 hours for a 15-minute statement to be read because in his view, he is a majority leader. So they can do anything they want. And I was surprised. So after going through that, really, what was the need to continue to stay?
In the last statement, John Darko editor to say, "Ayo minority MPP caucus now parliament no. They went for this vetting fully prepared. Omo ko ho say, omo ko ye adwuma, ebisa questions, sending na ye adwuma ni bia. Ebisa questions appear answers. So they went there fully prepared. Not that they went there for their own personal BBB, like the way the MP for Daboya was saying, Mahama Shaibu. Asemna no ka say they went for their own personal gain. Or no John Darko they see Debbie. But prepared pampa. See baby questions. They hear any na yenti.
I think people are just speculating, obviously because of all the issues. But we had every intention of appearing and asking questions. And so we went prepared. I had read some of the judgments of the learned acting Chief Justice. I had seen his profile and I prepared my questions. So were my other colleagues. We were ready to go. And it's just unfortunate that when we got there, the majority leader decided that he would take over the job of the chairman of appointment committee and decide who speaks and decide who can say what. He said that under his watch, he is not going to allow the Venerable Osahene Afenyo Markins to, in his view, breach the rules. And I'm asking myself, really, you are just an MP like us. You just happen to be a majority leader. Who gave you the power to decide which words to use in parliament? Who gave you the power to decide who speaks? Who gave you the power to decide which words are right words for... This
is FMS Strength. I hope you enjoyed the update. And I'm Deborah Mama stage workout. What do you think about this whole workout at NPP for staging the baby? And I cried after majority leader. Ayariga, I can't say. On my MPP for no and fat vet in the press conference. Like Charlie, and my dear. Oh. I hope you enjoyed the update. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All the videos that we played, we don't own rights to them. No copyright infringement intended. Thank you.